Hello, I'm Lisa Garrett, the head of community conservation for the town of North Beach. Today we're having another one of our town talks. Our talk today is going to be about ospreys. And if you look right behind me, out there on that pier, on the piling, you can see an osprey nest on the platform. The ospreys have been very busy this summer having their baby ospreys here in the town of North Beach. I have a little osprey visitor with me. He's not real, but you can get an idea of the size of the baby osprey and what they sound like. And this year, this nest had 2 baby ospreys, and then we have another nest on the other side of the pier, and they had 3 baby ospreys. We also have a couple other locations around town, including in a tree in someone's backyard where the ospreys have nested. What's really amazing about ospreys is they are one of the biggest migrators of all birds. They fly thousands of miles each year, and they land here in Maryland, right here in North Beach. Every year they come back to the same nest. The male and the female, they meet back up usually right around St. Patrick's Day. And they come back to the same nest, and they have 3 to 4 eggs. Throughout the summer, raise those little babies. They're called fledglings when they're ready to fly, and they're ready to soar off with their parents. They have yellow eyes for their first year of life, and then as they become an adult, their eyes turn bright red. And the osprey parents teach them how to fish, because they only eat fish. And then they all go on a family vacation in September. Around between September 1st and September 15th, they all fly down to South America for the winter time. So that is about 3,000 miles round trip they do every year. What's great about ospreys is, besides that they are also called fish hawks and sea hawks, is their amazing adaptations to catch fish. When they're flying above the water, they have this dark stripe on their eye that helps them to be able to see into the water to see the fish. They have special talons, including one in the back, what we would think of our thumb, that helps them catch the fish like a fish hook in the front and the back, so they can carry the fish back to the nest. And their babies only eat fish too. The parents tear up the fish and feed it to the babies. Now, I've worked with many osprey researchers, including my friend Greg Kearns, who has banded over 1,600 baby ospreys on the Patuxent River, from Upper Marlboro all the way down to Solomon's on the Patuxent River. And those bands on their legs help us know how many years the ospreys come back, how many years the ospreys have been nesting, how many years the ospreys are a pair. His oldest pair, 15 years as a pair, coming back every year and raising babies. And one female, she's back for her 22nd year. So that's a good long life for a bird of prey, considering that they live half their life here and half their life in South America and fly in between. So other cool thing about ospreys, we have a local author that lives right up the road from us named Janie Seuss. She was our guest last year at our Welcome Back Osprey Festival we had last spring. And this book is really great about Oscar and Olive Osprey. It tells about how the ospreys raise their babies. So you can check this out from the library or check it out online if you want to learn more about a local pair of ospreys. And my newest thing I got was an osprey skull. This is a model of an osprey, and it shows how they have that cool ring around their eye so they can move their eyes around to look for fish, and their long beak that's used for tearing and ripping the fish apart. I thought this is a pretty neat model of the osprey. So I hope you liked learning a little bit about our ospreys. And remember that pretty soon we won't be hearing the sound of the ospreys because they'll be getting ready to leave. So make sure you come down and get your photographs of them now while they're out here fishing with their young. You'll know when they're getting ready to leave. If you head over to the water tower in North Beach, last year there were 7 to 9 ospreys at one time. They're all getting ready to go on their journey, so they were all saying goodbye to everybody. So that's where you should be on the lookout. Until next week, on our next town talk, check us out. But in the meantime, please go on to www.northbeachmaryland.org and sign up for our email blast so you know about all the things that are happening in North Beach, including, and you can go on the community conservation page and see all of our YouTube videos. Thanks.